What if I tell you that the trending pictures of the baby doll, Natasha, being abused, bent, is just a tip of the iceberg? African families, we live in very difficult moments and times, and what's happening out in the world is something that we need to pay attention to. Seeing the trending pictures of this black doll being exposed to all sorts of abuse, horror scenes, it just left me speechless. Of course, this is not new. This is what's going on all the time. And as a race, as Africans, we always need to look behind what's happening and try to make sense of what it is. What is it that this is showing us? And this trending doll for me is a very, very clear picture that as Africans, we cannot afford to be reacting to events that happen. We need to bring ourselves together. We need to build a very strong foundation that will not make us move or be moved because of events. Because events come and go. But what's beneath that event? And this is what we need to be looking at when such things happen. Today I want to talk a little bit about this Natasha doll that was shown around the internet. A doll that was, if I understand, made in China. And this particular doll, the black one, they call it stress reliever. But what surprised me was the abuse that this toy got. I was really, really shocked, but I know these things are happening. But when they become so vivid, we need to be doing something, family. I think as Africans, we need to constantly be awake and be sure that we build strong foundations, like I've said, in everything that we do. Because personally, I think, and that was my first reaction, that the abuse of this doll was just to make us hate ourselves and lose our identity and break the unity that many people have awakened to. And that's what's being preached across the world, that Africans must unite. So when this abuse that I saw on this black doll, I knew we are in the right time to be talking about African unity, African love, and African identity. Because our children needs to have a stronger foundation that makes them identify to their culture, their tradition. And if we don't have those institutions, we will lose this heritage that we have. We will lose the Africanness that we are supposed to have, because that's the only thing that makes us strong and rooted into who we are. So one approach to make us lose our confidence in our heritage and in who we are is an example of what this baby doll was being exposed to. I cannot imagine these dolls come in so many different colors. But why this particular black doll? That's a question that we need to be asking ourselves, because there is a reason why that doll was picked. So family, please indulge in discussions about why this particular doll was chosen for this abuse. And these things need action. One of the things that we should be doing is to start building institutions that will make us depend on ourselves. Education, finance, health, banking. These are the institutions that we need to be building as Africans. I know I made a video about the World Cup and how Africa is being abused there. This is because we don't have institutions. If we had strong institutions, if we had people willing to invest money, we could have our own competitions. But if you want to know more about this, please watch my video on the World Cup. And this thing about baby Natasha brings me to challenge us as Africans. Like, how do we daily practice being Africans? How do we appreciate ourselves? How can we make ourselves more united than what's going on in the world? Family, many of you are watching my videos on this channel, The Abundant African, but you are not subscribing. I ask you and plead with you to please like my videos, make comments, and share the videos so that this channel can grow. The unity and love that I practice here and share with you guys can reach many people across the world, because Africans are not only in Africa, they are all over the world. So please share, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you again soon in another video. Thank you.